everyone! Welcome to my vlog. The other activities, they're activities but they're also games. So the first thing is 5 senses. So I want you to focus on five senses. Sight, hearing, taste, and feeling, and
Smell. Hearing.
smell. For 1 minute. 2, 3, go. Okay, so time is up.
Face.
See, so what did you see? What did you observe around? Ikaw, ma'am, ano yung mga face?
Face. Eating.
How did you feel?
I feel so pressured right now.
So the purpose is that is, most of the times, mga we do things nga dili taga think, kaya more dili ta aware sa unsa atong ginabuhat sa life. And like, the world is so chaotic na we feel anxious. Like ako, especially ako, like, I get anxious, like before I was depressed food. And then, sometimes gina-ignore na to atong body and atong soul's needs and distract ourselves with like entertainment, food, clothes, material things, chika, negativity. Pero we fail to mind ourselves bitaw. So, sometimes mas focus ta sa atong past or kung unsa atong sure. Pero we forget kung unsa ang nasa like in front of us, that we are present in the moment. Tapos pag anxious ta or confused, one thing we could do is we could go back to the most basic things like sa atong senses. Pero if the anxiety is causing you to have like panic attacks or dili ka maka-function properly, then we should ask for professional help. So as you all know, I had anxiety before, especially dito sa Manila, and I was depressed. Like I had depression. I could totally say na yun. Kasi una I was always like hesitant nga. Like if, sorry. No, wala ko. Think na mag-cry ko because I feel like, I thought nga okay na ako, but, I mean, it's okay. Oh my God, pag okay.
It's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. Past is past. Nothing to discuss.
Okay, so anxiety and depression. So what I did was like, I was hurt, tapos I isolated myself. So I hurt myself and I was like self-love. And I didn't want to talk to anybody because I didn't want to burden others to the point na parang hindi ko katulog. Tapos ay hindi ko kakaon. I couldn't even get out of bed and hindi ko kaato sa class because I had social anxiety. And it's not just sadness, no. So the state of depression is like different because it affects the chemical of our brain, and trauma and panic attacks can even make you have like memory loss, and you can't just tell a person to like smile, be happy, because it's not as simple as that. So kung nga na simple then oh my God, dapat dugay na ako buhat. So it's an oversimplified take on mental health. Kasi, di ba, when you say, for example, I know my own daughter, or like, I know my own husband, I know my wife, I know you're not crazy, I know you're not crazy, therefore you are still rational and can do the right thing. Or that's actually oversimplifying mental health conditions because mental illnesses are very complex and naturally different kinds. So, for example, you have depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, borderline personality disorder, bipolar disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, eating disorders like bulimia, anorexia, body dysmorphia, and case to case siya, unique na ng specific case. So, dapat i-stigmatize na to ang usaping mental health, meaning dili siya dapat ikaulaw bitaw like you're not a disgrace to the family. Na OMG kuan kay like crazy kay siya ana. So we should normalize seeking for help, especially from professional psychiatrists and counselors. Okay, sometimes magod friends and family are not equipped. Usay kay mga friends kay like, for example sa Manila gusto kay mag-inom mo taga-UP niya. For example, ang friends kay like, iinom na lang na ito na like, oh no, tas depressed, depressed.
Na Eugene,
Sige na. Ay,
Yun, no?
kanang depressant, ang alcohol bale. So, whenever that, anak ko nga, kaysa yung mga kay mag-sad mo sa Manila, sige, magpalit kong disperno, kapag isa dito. Hala, isamot na naman ito.
Lagi.
Ayun, so, anyway.
Intra.
Intra na lang ako. Sana na lang. Okay, so, for example, you don't tell your friend with cancer, just like, okay, you have cancer, just eat, just exercise, be healthy, and just pray the cancer away, ma-cure or not. It's the same thing with mental health, okay? It's chemical ba siya nga, physiological effects gihapon. So, it's okay. So, wala ko na-expect na mag-cry ko. Okay, nagsulat ko, like, okay, I'm so smart, oh my God. And then, okay, sorry. Hindi ko dapat mag-sorry. Thank you sa pag-listen. Anyway, so it's okay to seek help. So, sense of taste, OMG. So, pwede pa, like, gutom pa mo? Like, are you still hungry?
Full. Char.
Full na, pero na.
Yung sense of taste, yung mga binigyan. Try now. Can you eat for us?
I'm blocked.
Anyway, so pwede i-sense ni mo like, unsa ang taste niya, like, dali ka na siya mag-unaw, dali ka siya mag-tulul. Can you come here?
Ano na, ito lang. Lagi ka lang mo eh.
So, since theater activity ni siya,
Wala, ikaw na sa'yo maghila.
isa ka device is called sense memory. So, meaning, imagine nga, gakaon ka sa imong gikaon with a plate with nothing there. And then you eat it slowly. And then taste it like you're tasting it in your mouth. And then you sell it to us na commercial. Dapat distinct ang mga
Ang ginaon, ay, unas na squid. Nagahin man.
Wala ba rin ang...
Oh, wala ka ron. Imagine man daw.
Bilis ko.
I'll try. I haven't eaten this one. Mag-sell,
Mama ang itubo.
Sige na.
Ako i-guard kay. Guard? Guard?
Sambalas pa, oh. Mana.
Or na siya murag peach. Peach na taste. I don't know if that's a peach. But like, it tastes like medicine. But not crispy part ang tart sa ilalong. But it's also not as crispy as intended to be. I like the cream, but the cream is kind of bland. Yay! Okay, so wala.
Third.
Now may drinking game sa una. Pero theater game.
Drinking, alam na.
Ay,
Sa among ginabuhat is mag-count mo ito. Like, 1 to 18 man atong ko. Like, for example, 1 to 18. Tapos dapat, random naman yung number. Tapos pakiramdaman ng dayon. Kahit kung naay magsabay og numbers, like for example, mag-inom ko 1, tapos nagsabay si Emil. Pag inom siya 1.
si Juan.
1! Tapos nagsabay mi. Tapos mag-inom mi. Pero di mo ta mag-inom ka rin. Wala yung magsabay. Ay, hadit na makaproceed. Try 1 to 15 na lang sa nga wala yung magsabay.
1, 2, 8. Uy! Basta kayo Sa ulit, sense of one man na siya. Feeling, manak feeling. Sige na, from the top, go! Again. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5,
7.
8,
9.
Dili mo ni balik?
Dili. Subot na.
11,
Tabi.
12,
13.
14.
So, ang mechanics, guys, trivia. So kung naay maka-correct answer, like for example, pick ani, correct answer, tapos naay point. Tapos siya ang magpili sa next na picture. Oh.
So you can say different. Will be the first one to Lumpia, makulog, mahayag. Okay.
Topic.
Okay.
First, second, third.
So I go first to
Hindi ko anong mas.
Isay is 14 years old and loves to play Roblox and do TikTok. She loves playing online with her cousins. Energetic Edric, the Kuan, the Hinampas brothers, and Kamay, and Bella. How many days can Isay live without water?
7 days?
Wrong.
Shit.
8 days?
Wrong.
No.
Without water.
Dapat sa tanan, okay? 1 to 3 stories.
3 days.
Very good. A person can last for 3 days without water. Without food is 3 weeks. Without air is 3
Sila mag-choose.
TikTok.
TikTok is a video sharing focused social networking service owned by Chinese company ByteDance, originally launched in 2016 and merged with Musical.ly. Who is the most followed account on TikTok? There have been a number of heroes in the Philippines, like Jose Rizal, Andres Bonifacio, Emilio Aguinaldo. Now, our family name is the Lumbines, which is speculated to be the descendants of a Philippine hero.
Magellan.
Which Philippine hero might be our direct
Lapu-lapu.
answer?
Magellan.
COVID-19 yan.
Ano tayo Mr. Lapu-Lapu? Kaya naman Lapu-Lapu nga isda.
Pop culture.
Culture, okay.
Taylor Swift has influenced and helped many artists in the past decade of her career. Among her children are Lord, Olivia Rodrigo, Conan Gray, and others. What is the ethnicity or race of Olivia Rodrigo?
Decline.
1/4 Filipino.
1/4 Filipino.
Olivia Rodrigo is Filipino-American. Young mom is German-Irish descent. Gap Sejok needs Squid Games prize money to support her younger brother who is in an orphanage. She also wants to get her mother and the rest of her family who are in what country? What country? North Korea. So North Korea is dictatorship of people's democracy. Yes, with socialist economy. Its authoritarian rule has violated human rights with strict punishments. Interrogation doesn't care.
That's concentration camp.
Yes, exactly that. Tama si
Concentration camps. If a person commits suicide, the rest of the bloodline will be sent to concentration camps.
Really? I didn't know that.
Laway tinudanay. Sorry, binuang ra kita ga tinunuot man.
People can even leave the country or else they will be punished.
Ay, sus ka na pag akong favorite subject.
Parenthesis, 32 times 8, close parenthesis,
Oh my God.
plus 104 minus 27.
No. 32 times 8 minus 78. Sa minus? Oh.
Minus
32
27.
times 8.
Gusto ko ba nung
Gabi.
Tulog answer?
Solution.
Tulog ang question. Sige, wala. Alvin ang na-chipmunk.
Tulog kasi po.
Si Alvin ang na-chipmunk.
Marvel?
Marvel ako to si Alvin sa Marvel.
Number 1. Who was able
Spider-Man.
Iron Man.
who was able to pick up Thor's hammer and anvil?
Ang ganda ng Marco!
Four. Oh, Thor.
Marvel Agustin.
Who is the purple creature who collected
Ay, si
No, no, it's Lincoln Boys.
the purple creature who collected infinity stones? Number 3. Which Marvel character
Iron Man.
Which Marvel character who can be both hero and villain
Thor.
who has a name that when said out loud can also mean quiet, restrained, chill, and moderate?
Stranger. Si Captain
Again. Which Marvel character who can be both hero and villain
Si Kuan lagi si
Tama. So, taas ni guys. Political guys.
Duterte.
Maria Ressa.
Vanessa? Sa your university tinin kagaya.
Anyway.
Yes. Ay,
CEO of Rappler.
What the hell is that?
Maria Ressa, CEO of Rappler, is a Filipino journalist who was arrested by the Duterte regime due to cyber libel accusations, which is an attack on press freedom. She interviewed Duterte first sa presidential campaign niya when he confessed to killing 3 people when he was mayor. Rappler has always been critical on the war on drugs, which has led to the deaths of over 120,000 Filipinos to date, mostly urban poor, called extrajudicial killings. The lack of due process and the human rights violation has alarmed the United Nations, the Human Rights Watch. The police are falsifying evidence to justify unlawful killings. Despite growing calls for an investigation, Duterte has vowed to continue with the campaign, also following the capitalistic ventures of private sectors. Lumad and indigenous people are killed, hurt, and driven out of their homes. So, bisan niya atugid sila sa amo sa niabot sila Manila sa mga lumad, like ikan diri sa Mindanao niabot sa amo niya. Ginapatay bitaw sila like basta anyway, dagan yung mga videos ana. So, and niatugid sila sa mga personality. Gaskwela sila dito. So, giingon ni Duterte. if I make it to the presidential palace, I will do just what I did as mayor. You, drug pushers, hold up men and do nothings. You better get out because I will kill you. Muna ang like presidential campaign yang nag-iiwan. During the pandemic, ana siya, shoot to kill, which is rhetoric niya nga nag-lead sa mga people or the policemen to abuse their power. On December 2020, a policeman, Jonel Nuezca, shot dead a mother and son in Tarlac, caught on video. Kita naman sa video na. So, kung tinuod ta nga mga Kristiyano, we cannot tolerate this authoritarian rule. Also, if you are a feminist, hear this. Ana si Duterte nga. There are many rape cases in Davao. As long as there are many beautiful women, there will be more rape cases. He joked that soldiers working in areas where martial law had been declared sa Mindanao could rape 3 women without facing punishment. If you had raped there, ana siya, if you had raped there, I will admit it. That's on me. I'll take your place in prison. On the campaign trail before he was elected, he brought up the case of an Australian missionary na babae, Jacqueline Hamill, who inmates at the jail in Davao gang raped and killed in a prison riot in 1989. Duterte was mayor, ana siya nga, I was angry because she was raped. That's one thing, but she was so beautiful, the mayor should have been first. What a waste. Rape and murder should never be joked about or trivialized. Trivialized meaning murag gina-oversimplify siya or joke lang siya, especially by a man. Nasa story of sexual abuse on his maid when he was a teenager. Tapos tingin na niya in front of a lot of people. And doesn't it make you uncomfortable? Deeply disturbing for a public figure to brag about his assault, bragging about crimes against women. This is not just a joke. There is a social cost of Duterte's rape remarks and misogynistic and sexist remarks. Executive Director of Miriam College's Women and Gender Institute, Teresa de Veda, says, when you have a president doing that, you're adding to and you're reinforcing that sexual script that says sexual violence is accepted behavior and is part of the male behavior to be in society. So it perpetuates or tolerate niya ang normalization of rape culture and violence against women. So it's not just a joke, it's triggering siya sa mga victims sa abuse. Ressa was included in Times Person of the Year 2018 as one of a collection of journalists from around the world combating fake news. She was recently awarded for her efforts to safeguard freedom of expression, which is a precondition for democracy and lasting peace. This is widely regarded as the most legitimate, prestigious award in their respective fields. It is awarded to those people who, during the preceding year, have conferred to the greatest benefit to humankind. What is the name of this award?
Nobel Prize.
Very good.
Go!
Nobel Prize is highest prestigious award. So it reflects yun, objective siya nga award. So basically, as you can see, nagkana tayo evidence as kung sa ka na-violate ni Duterte ang human rights. That's why nadaog yun si Maria Ressa kung Nobel Prize. So tanaw na to like, like are we in the right side of history sa ato ang mga ideology sa authoritarian rule? Ayun lang! Ayun lang tayo. Okay, di ka sa mga na.
Umbrella
while the rich and privileged are ignorant on the struggles and situations of others. So, based on nga information, Squid Game is a social critique on what... Tama! Squid Game is a social critique on the capitalism phenomenon. We can see unsa important sa art, film, theater kana. Ang mission na nasa art is to reflect or put a mirror onto society and reflect human condition or like depende on yung style like to critique. Next, prayer emoji.
Prayer. Dahil nakatulong lang yung group 3, oy. Maluoy ba yung ako sa
What is the oldest religion in the world?
Buddhism.
Ups!
Islam.
Hinduism.
Tama! The oldest religion sa world. It's also the oldest religion. Na-study din mo sa art studies. Second, what religion says this? Life is full of suffering.
Buddhism.
Wala ka mo.
Love.